think in Brittany Ferries we early realized that environmental issues were going to become strategic issues. And I think we were looking for something like GME because it's very important to have some kind of a label, because it's a reference. Because it was also something progressive, self-assessment. There was a lot of things that we liked, but as a company, we've been, I think, quite also upfront in terms of innovation. We equipped 6 ships with scrubbers, and then of course we always had vision that LNG was a good step forward. The big improvement this year is mainly on NOx, because we've got a second vessel LNG, so we identify that as another step towards no NOx. For the future, in terms of sustainable development, I guess like everybody else, we're looking at the Graal, which is decarbonization. The next big challenge is to succeed in onshore power in all our ports, and of course equip our oil vessels. So I think that's another step, and that's for the next few years. But also negotiation with ports on who is paying for what. I think the very fact that you're supposed to progress on one of the items or topics every year is by itself an emulation. It's a big emulation because the more companies will be into it, the more we will want to be first in the classroom. Because I think the value of GME will grow the more companies belong to GME, and that's where it becomes very much an industry label. And the more we will emulate one another, but the more also it might become something that the consumer will start referring to also as something that makes sense to them. The general public hopefully will not only be aware, but also will maybe put a bit of pressure on us. So I wish every success to Green Marine Europe in the next 5 years, to the point where almost all ship owners in Europe would belong to Green Marine Europe.